Tarot. This is your August 2024 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. But, oh, what the heck, really? Really? We have to start off with the Three of Swords? That's at the bottom of the deck. Currently, you have the Five of Wands. My goodness. Your challenge, the Emperor. In the Foundation, Seven of Swords. What is this? For some of you, I feel like you're trying your best to avoid this Three of Swords. Heartache. For some of you, there could be something here that you're not saying, that you're hiding. Others of you, you just want to heal. You want to heal. But it could be that you're avoiding it with the Seven of Swords. Or it could be that you're not necessarily wanting to be in that energy of staying still in the midst of this. Almost like, I don't want to be in the storm anymore. I just want to run away and find some sort of shelter because I've had enough, as opposed to being in the storm and it's going to pass and then you're able to continue. I don't know if that makes any sense. Now, in the current energy with the Five of Wands, this could be conflict. You and another person, could be within yourself, could represent a card of competition. And the challenge with the Emperor could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. The challenge could be taking control of the situation. We'll see. In the past, you have the Five of Pentacles. My goodness. Are we just taking out all the cards that are not great? Five of Pentacles in the past. For some of you, you've lost money with the situation, you lost health, lost time and energy. Because, what did that sound? I don't know. Because the Five of Pentacles is a card of lack. It's struggle. Hey. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I have so many people in the chat. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm a little bit in shock. I normally do not get this many people in the chat. Yay. Okay. Back to the Leo reading. Leo, on your mind, you have the Knight of Swords. And your outcome is the Ace of Wands. All right, and that seems to be a positive card here. I'm from the U.S. Well, reside in the U.S., but my ethnicity, I'm actually Portuguese. I'm in my 30s. I know I look old because of my white hair, but it's just runs in the family. Or like I was saying to Cancer and Gemini reading, it's all the wisdom that I've gained. And the comments are going so fast. No, I'm not married. I was, but not anymore. All right. And yes, somebody had asked if I was a mom. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a legit question or if you're implying something else, but yes, I am. Okay, let's take a look at what is this Three of Swords for you? Eight of Cups. So a situation here that you've had to emotionally detach from. Look at the bottom of the deck. There's the Four of Swords. Rest, a pause, meditation, healing. A situation that you had to either turn your back on or you had to move forward to the Ninth Cup, which the Nine of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, feeling content within. I don't know if this is you needed to emotionally detach or somebody did and it left you feeling heartbroken. Sumit? Hey, I'm not ignoring, I'm just trying to focus on the reading. So I'm doing a reading for the sign of Leo. So if you have Leo, sun, moon, rising, or wherever in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody who has Leo in their chart, this reading might resonate with you. Hello. Hi, everyone. I should be doing Virgo next. I don't know if I'm going to do Virgo today, though. Not sure if I'm going to have enough time. Okay, so let's move on. What else is here? Seven of Wands, the Hanged Man, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, the Five of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, you had to detach from a situation or pull away, stand your ground, because you started to see things for what they were. Let's take a look at this Five of Wands. I look like your grandma. Page of Cups. So in the current energy, there could have been an apology, or there is an apology coming or something, because the Page of Cups can be that. An apology, a sweet message, or this is what you're waiting on. For some of you, it's not even an apology, but almost like some sort of conversation that confirms that this is secure. Or somebody wants to come and approach you. So that they can feel secure. Let's keep going. You have the Knight of Wands. It's clarifying the Emperor, which is the challenge here. For some of you, the challenge is you might have been dealing with an individual who was in and out, couldn't really, take a hold of their own life. Maybe somebody who said one thing, then did another thing. For some of you, this could be your energy. In the sense of like, one day you feel really strongly towards this, the next day you're like, yeah, I don't know. Expert gamer, no, I am not ignoring you. I'm trying to focus on the reading. No, I don't know Hindi. Andromeda, you came back. Sorry, this is the cat. Cat is over here interrupting the reading. Oh, just don't drop the phone. There, I'll just move it. Okay. Yeah, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. There's almost like an avoidance here. And I'm not even sure if the Five of Swords comes up, this is mind games. In the past, yeah. In the past, this has left you feeling depleted. So if you're watching the reading for somebody else, sometimes it can resonate vice versa. Like the reading, you could be like, oh, the person doesn't feel that way. I'm actually the one that feels that way. You get what I'm saying? In the past, you felt depleted here because it's like giving so much and then feeling like you have nothing left. Maybe you've given all of your time and energy and it wasn't reciprocated, or like you've lost a lot of time. For some of you, Pentacles, money. You've given a lot of your money. Maybe you were very generous and it's left you feeling like broke. So again, take it as it resonates. I'm not doing personal readings. I'm doing just the sign of Leo right now. US expert gamer. Said this before. All right, let's see the Knight of Swords. Page of Wands. Nine of Wands. I feel like Leo, this Page of Wands is normally like communicating something, maybe even getting things on the right track, trying to be in the moment, maybe even trying to be friendly. But with the Nine of Wands, there's this guard up and there's just like this exhaustedness. And it's clarifying a card, of course, that's going to make you feel exhausted, this Knight of Swords. So you could be dealing with somebody who is behaving this way. Maybe you're wanting to talk to them. There's still love there, Queen of Cups. Let's see what this Ace of Wands is. The Magician. For some of you, if there is communication with somebody or you want to say something, let's say you want to get right back on track, it doesn't come out in a way that seems like you're going to make amends. It could start off that way, but then it could turn into an argument, is what I'm saying. I don't speak Hindi. Virgo will be after Leo. King of Pentacles. And the Justice card. I feel like you're going to manifest something that's about making things right because you have the Justice card. The King of Pentacles is one who provides, is stable, standing your ground, what you really want, and healing from some sort of betrayal. You feel betrayed. You feel stabbed in the back again and again and again. But there's light at the end of the tunnel here. Learned lessons. A new you emerged from this. Ten of Wands, a burden, working together. For some of you, there was a third-party situation. You want to feel secure. You want to feel nurtured. You want to feel like you're in something healthy. You want to move towards that. There's a very big urge for that. And with the Four of Cups, there's an offer coming in, but you're just not sure about it. Jake, I don't have a ring on my finger because I'm not married. I used to be married. I was married for 12 years. I have kids. But it did not work out. It was a very toxic situation. I I want to see what this Four of Cups is. Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Yeah, this is about, the offer is to, hey, let's go out for a drink. Let's have a good time. There's still an attraction there. There's a big attraction there still. There's a hesitation, though. It's almost like you're not going to fool me now. Thanks, HP. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card of the Empress. I think this person is going to come back around. Or if it's not coming back around, let's just say that they're still there, wanting to start a new beginning, something that's solid. Invest in this again, wanting to give because they see your worth. For some of you, this person sees you as the one. I think they don't want to let go of this, whether it's actually letting go or mentally or emotionally. They do want to work on this. They do want to put some sort of effort. Because they do see the potential here. Because they've seen it already in the past. No, I don't know the case, Expert Gamer. Is what, Virgos? This is for Leo. I feel like, listen, if you're resonating with this reading, I feel like there is a big potential here. There still might be like hurt from the past that somebody or both are hanging on to. There's a little bit of fear also. It's almost like fear of stepping into something that's actually healthy or happy. Because, I mean, who fears happiness, right? But there could be this sense of like, okay, if I step into something and it's really nice and this is actually working out, there might be that what if it doesn't? What if I do feel really happy and content and then boom, they screw me over? That's the fear that I'm talking about. But there is this desire to just close off that chapter in the past and just be happily ever after with this 10 of Cups. I feel like this is actually a very nice reading. But at this point, if you're in this energy already, that means you can still attract this. Hierophant. For some of you, somebody wants to get married. The Tower. This could come as a surprise. If it's not marriage, this could just be a long-term commitment. Somebody wants change. Somebody recognizes the, sorry for the cursing, but I mean, I did put the video as not for children. Somebody does recognize that this was a shit show. Their behavior was not acceptable. Now, just because somebody recognizes it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be changed. I mean, that is a step, but there's a choice here to take a leap of faith, but there's fear, but it's really wanted. They know how you feel, but there is love here. I feel like this is actually really positive. Now, we're not going to sit back in fear just because we don't want to experience something that's heartbreaking. Like if I tell you right now, the energy is like, oh, things would be great. Things would be awesome. It doesn't necessarily mean that things can't change. You know, tarot isn't like, oh, this is set in stone. It is like this and that's how it's going to happen. No, it's just really telling you what the energies are. This is the present energy. And this is how it could go if you continue going in this direction. Now, if you're dealing with another person, they also have free will. So it gets a little more complicated. So it's like this. It's just like in astrology. If the energy is stronger for you to, I don't know, succeed in business, if you're putting in the effort or you're doing what you have to do, you're going to get more clients. You know, somehow you're just attracting more because that energy is stronger, or you make more money. As opposed to, let's say the energy is not there. It doesn't mean that you can't do it, but it just won't come as easily, is what I'm saying. So when you're reading with tarot, it's saying that the energy is there. So the tarot could tell you, hey, this person is going to apologize to you because that's the energy, but doesn't mean that they're going to do it. It could mean that they're thinking about doing it, but now they're letting their fear get in the way, and they're like, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything. You know, they're just going to reject me, or this is just going to turn into the same thing. But I do want to apologize. I should. No, I shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? The energy is there, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen because everyone has free will. However, if it's of any consolation and if it makes you feel better, there is absolute mutual attraction and desire for something secure and stable. But there's just been so much hurt in the past. I'm sorry, Leo. There's been so much hurt in the past. Not only that, somebody could be dealing with trauma. Hold on, let me see if I can get to these cards without him scratching me. Do you get what I'm saying? There's there could be fears of things that happen like before you. But as of right now, to me, this seems like it's moving in the right direction. And for it to keep going in your favor, this is more acknowledging like, oh, great, you know, This is going in the right direction. This is what I wanted. I manifested this. But I'm not going to now be in the energy of like, I needed, like desperation type of thing. It's like, oh, this is great. This is working out. But I'm still going to do the other things that I need to do. There isn't this like, I have to be here, or I need this. There's like, this is great. This is adding to my life. This is complementing my life. And I'm going to keep going about my business. Like I said, Leo, or cross watchers, thanks. Hard Rocker, you were just in the other reading. You know this is not my cat. What's up, the real furious Pharaoh? You're not talking. Well, you could reach out, but you did say you didn't want to reach out. He has to make the move. Was it you or was it somebody else? I don't remember. You could reach out if you'd like. Refer to me as Pharaoh. Okay. And see how it goes. Or you could just let it be and be like, all right, it is what it is. If he comes to talk to me, fantastic. If he doesn't come talk to me, fantastic. I'm still okay. Is the energy to be in. Because think about it like this. The king was me. Hello. I know it's difficult. It is difficult to let it be. Because we want to attach to something because we have that fear. What if I'm losing something? What if this is a missed opportunity? And it's usually not a missed opportunity because life keeps going. Now, I always do say, even when, like, if you're listening to a reading and the reading says, you need to leave this person, they're toxic, and you're just like, no, I can't, I don't want to, I want to stay. My suggestion is stay. Because sometimes we need to be in something that's toxic again and again and again until we get to the point where we're like, you know what, maybe this is not for me. And then there's almost like this confirmation of, yeah, this is not for me. And then you can leave in peace without thinking, you know, if I just put in a little more effort, or, you know, if we just worked this out. Do you get what I'm saying? So like I said, tarot is not here to tell you what to do. Listen to your intuition. Because now I know it seems cliche when you say listen to your intuition, because sometimes, you know, our intuition is telling us something. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing if you go against your intuition, because you end up learning firsthand. You have the experience so that you can make the right decision. Now, let's say, for example, in your case, I'm just going to use your example. You're saying this is not for me. I put a great effort. Yeah. So if you are 100% certain or 99% certain, like, this is not for me, I put in a lot of, and you feel at peace with that, then go about your merry way. It's not going to bother you if they're there, if they're not, if they talk, if they don't, because you're at peace with that. Now, there's many times where we say, you know what, this is not for me. I did all I could. And then you sit down and you think about it and you're like, yeah, but I love them. That means you're not 100% sure that this is not for you. And that's okay, because it just means that, okay, continue living the experience until it confirms to you, yes, this is for me. No, this is not for me. I know it's sad, but think about it this way. Let's say it's not like this is the only person you're ever going to love or that's going to love you. Have you ever been in a situation where you were like, uh, um, if I leave, I'm not going to find better, or I'm going to feel sad and whatever. And then time passes and you find somebody else and you're like, wow, this person is actually better than the last person I was with. I didn't think I'd find them. Like, we're still living life. The issue is that we hang on to things so tightly because we think that that's all there is. And you know what, ultimately, what that is lack of trust in the universe or God, whatever label you want to give it. We ultimately are saying, you know what, God, you don't know what's best for me, or you don't know what's in my heart. You're not going to really give me happy things because I've experienced a lot of pain. And why would you want me to suffer? And the thing is, we're the ones that put ourselves in those situations because we keep dealing with it as opposed to letting it go, or we keep behaving in the same way. Because let me backtrack. I don't want to go back to, I want to go back to, actually now I lost it. It leads us to new people sometimes. Yes. But sometimes we don't want the new people. Or sometimes we're confused and we're like, oh, do we go to new people? Do we not? And we stick with the old person because maybe there's just more that we need to learn about ourselves. And sometimes what it is that we need to learn is to say no or to let go. Or sometimes it's to, oh, I thought I had patience, or, oh, I thought I really was putting in effort, but in reality, if I look deep down, I was really putting in all of this effort because I was trying to prove to them that they needed to love me. And that's our own hurt that we have inside. I don't know, let's say you grew up with a parent who was neglectful. They never paid attention, or they never give you any kind of like hugs or I'm proud of you. And that's stuck with you forever. And now you enter relationships where you do the most and you do it wholeheartedly. You have good intentions and whatnot. Nobody's saying otherwise. But then feel a certain way because they're not putting in enough effort. And it's ultimately because, well, I just proved to you. You have no reason to not love me enough because I just proved to you that you should love me enough. You know what I mean? And ultimately, that's just a wound that we have deep down. And it's fine. I'm not saying, oh, that's wrong and we need to fix ourselves. No, whatever. It's a part of who we are, but to recognize that is very helpful because when we recognize that, we can also allow ourselves to be a little bit freer. We could also allow ourselves to take a step back and be like, you know what? I kind of see that I am putting in a lot of effort and they're not. So perhaps I should step back a little bit and allow them to do something. Because sometimes the thing is, other people get very comfortable with us doing a lot of things. And then they even get to the point where they're like, well, I don't really need to do it. So-and-so is doing it. You know? I'm preaching to the choir, right? I am. In order to keep that door of connection closed. Well, I mean, loving ourselves is always a nice thing, but it could also be an ego thing. And fear has to do with the ego. So keeping the door of connection closed. No judgment. No judgment. It's not like I haven't done that before, you know? So I'm not anybody to tell anybody anything. I understand that, Cola. I understand that. Um, Good. See, that's what a healthy, healed person understands. You don't let them take advantage, though. Yeah, I know. I know. We do learn the hard way. And the thing is, sometimes what I find difficult is sometimes I'm like, yeah, I learned my lesson. And then a situation comes about and it's like, oh no. Oh no, did I really? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting, this whole human experience and dealing with other people. Well, I don't know how to say your name. Am I saying that correctly? Andromeda? Um, Sometimes that's what you have to do. Walk away and continue your life. Because you know what? Maybe that's helping them. Maybe that's helping them recognize their own faults. Or if it doesn't, maybe maybe sometimes people don't want to change. Don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. And is that something that you want to keep dealing with forever? Yes, I can be patient. I can love them forever. But it's difficult. So that's why I say, if that's something that you're okay with, all right. But to constantly be suffering and suffering and suffering. Listen, I grew up really religiously. I wouldn't say that I'm religious now, I'm more spiritual, but I always grew up with the saying, what would Jesus do? And that to me was huge. So I was like, yeah, what would Jesus do? Like, Jesus would probably suffer with this person and be patient and love them, right? Love your enemies. And you just keep going and going. However, sometimes when you keep going and going, it literally, if you are going to constantly be suffering, it'll eventually hurt you mentally, emotionally, and then physically. So then that's where you have to kind of like draw the line and understand, like, this is hurting me more than anything else. I'm literally going to die like this and I don't see a change. But what if they change? But it's like, okay, well, what about you? When are you going to say, this is enough? I'm not going to be over here waiting for you like a mother waiting for her child to tie his shoes. We're grown-ass adults here. So I think you walking away is doing yourself a benefit and doing him a benefit. Because either he'll realize it, and if he doesn't realize it, then let him stay stuck in his shit. Do you want to constantly be handling that? Be somebody else's problem because I have enough problems of my own. And then, of course, you know. Do something for yourself, you know. Keep handling your responsibilities. If you feel anxiety and you keep thinking, oh, this, and that, and you don't want to, keep yourself occupied. Do something productive. I don't know what it is that you do. If you go to the gym, go to the gym. If you like to watch movies, watch a movie. If you want to write, I don't know, I'm trying to give examples. Maybe you want to pick up a new hobby. You like painting or something. I don't know, walk inside of a Barnes and Noble and check out some books, or I don't know, you know. But something like productive, something that helps you. You know, so many of us get stuck in things that aren't really beneficial for us when we're in situations like that, because we want to escape from the pain. We don't want to feel it. And although being productive is a little bit of an escape, but at least it's healthy. You know, it's a healthy coping mechanism. All right. I have to get going. That was a reading. Leo. And cross watchers and whoever's in here. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Those of you after the live, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. It was really nice having you here, Andromeda and Maria. Thank you. Rich was in the other reading, right? HP, that's who it was. Yeah, I'm just trying to scroll up. Pharaoh, peace out. It was good having you here too. Bye. See you guys next time. HP, you are here. Just being silent.